Right.
And so to me, it's not about East and West, it's about respect. And I believe that in the Western world is not just the fallen, disgusting, degraded, horrible, hellish, non-India. Actually, in many ways, the West, places like Germany, like Denmark, certain parts of America, I mean, there are many ways in which these countries are much more Vedic than India, in some ways. For example, having an honest government is Vedic. And if you look at the governments of Northern Europe compared to India, it's like ridiculous. Keeping the public space clean, following the rules, law and order, proper medical attention, defending women from rape. There are many, keeping public parks in good order. There are many ways in which Germany, Western countries, are more Vedic than India.
Right.
And therefore, when I think of Germany, I think of this. Of course I see the problems. I understand, the ways in which the German nation is not Krishna conscious. Of course I understand that. However, I see it as this, how do you say, wunderbares Land. I really see it that way. America, I really see the West, and of course other countries also, not only the West. But Prabhupada has always encouraged me to preach in the West. When I first took sannyas, the GBC officially voted I should go to India, because I knew some Sanskrit. And Prabhupada said, what? What's he going to do in India? Prabhupada insisted I stay in the West. When I wanted to go to Latin America, Prabhupada said, why are you leaving America? So Prabhupada actually wanted me to preach in the West. And I see these Western countries. I'm going to Scandinavia. I understand the problems. I understand these are not vegetarian countries. I understand about, all these things. However, in many ways, I see the West as these wonderful, beautiful countries, full of good, intelligent people. One time I was walking with Prabhupada. And a brahmachari, there was a custom when Prabhupada was here on morning walks where all these young devotees would try to tell Prabhupada the most horrible news they'd heard about the degradations of Kali Yuga and how bad it is out there, like to show the need for Krishna consciousness. So, I mean, it was so funny. So, like Prabhupada in some country, priests are eating babies, or, just whatever they could come up with. And that became like, so if there was like a hospital for alcoholic priests, then that means all priests were alcoholics, and it shows how other religions are useless, and so on. So one devotee came to Prabhupada. We were walking in Rancho Park in Los Angeles, and the devotee, Prabhupada, I heard that he said that, he was saying that, because he was a Sankirtan devotee, he said, Prabhupada, these Americans are so materialistic, and they're just, they're so fallen and demonic, and Prabhupada actually stopped him and said, no. He said, they're good people. They're just ignorant. You have to teach them. And so when I look at Germany, in spite of everything, I look at America or Scandinavia or France or any of these countries, Australia, Canada, I think these are wonderful places, full of pious, good, intelligent people. And I show that to them I show my solidarity with them by the way I present myself. I want them to know that I respect them. And philosophically, the relationship between devotees and non-devotees is one and different. One and different. If you read Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks several times of his devotees as a separate community. He says Mad Bhakta. So it's clear, as we know, Krishna's devotees are a special community, and they associate with each other. Machita, bodhiyanta parasparam, they enlighten one another. So we know the devotees are a special community, and they live together. At the same time, there are many verses in the Gita where Krishna speaks about everyone as a single group. Krishna says twice in the Gita, and Arjuna says once, that Krishna is the father of the universe. Krishna says, Pitaham lokasya chara, no, Pitasi, Arjuna says, Pitasi lokasya chara chara, so you are the father of the world, of all creatures. And Krishna says, the verse Prabhupada used to like, quote, Aham bija pradak pita, I am the seed-giving father. And Krishna says, Pitaham asya jagato, I am the father of the world, of this world. Not only patri et filio, and the mother, mata, dhata, pitamaha, the grandfather. So all souls are one group, one family. And in that one group, the devotees are a special community. So therefore, when I go out in public, when I meet German people, Americans, Norwegians, or just because I'm focused on the West, that's my service, I want my dress and I want my presentation of dress, music, food to communicate two facts. Not one fact, two facts. Number one, I am one with you. We are family. I respect you. I respect your culture. Not everything in it, but, in general. I respect you and I respect your culture. Second fact, I know something you don't know. Ich weiß etwas, das du weißt nicht. So, both facts. If I present myself in such a way, so the message is, in every way I'm different than you. Everything about me is different. The only thing that similar, ähnlich, die einige Ähnlichkeit is that I'm anatomically human. The only similarity is physiological. But culturally, we are 100% different from you. Scientific studies show that this does not work. History has shown it. Science has shown it. And every time we have tried to fight against the laws of nature, which are Krishna's laws, they're not Maya's laws. Krishna says, Mayadhyakshena prakriti, by my supervision. Dharma means law. And the laws of nature are Krishna's laws. And so I am trying to, and actually, if I do Harinam, let's say, in anywhere in the Western world, I really do feel one with the people. I mean, don't forget, I'm not claiming to be a Paramahansa because, I'll obviously be decapitated, and because I know my own defects. However, the direction we're going in, the Paramahansa, is to see everyone as connected to Krishna. Krishna says again and again and again, see everyone equally, see me in everyone. And so I feel about the non-devotees that we are family. We are family.